Hi everyone, this video is about Mercury sailing very swiftly through the sign of Gemini. Between 3rd and 17th of June, Mercury is going to feel at home. It will be in its domicile, the sign of Gemini. Mercury rules Gemini, that's why it feels best there, and its qualities are expressed the strongest. So, through the majority, well, it's only 2 weeks actually, it's moving very fast, very swift. 3rd to 17th of June. What can we expect when Mercury actually is at its own home? The emphasis regarding any kind of communication, mental connections, making connections with people in general, mental expression, exchanging ideas. The emphasis is going to be on very much like intellectually stimulating pursuits and making these connections on even enhanced level. We may have a bit chaotic and scattered communication, quite superficial communication sometimes, because this is all about Gemini. We may sometimes feel information overload as well. It will be too much of everything. There may be also lack of depth in communication. It will feel like we are just like skimming over, jumping from one place to another with our mind. It's very scattered, chaotic mental energy, but also great opportunity to stimulate our mind, to find out some new ideas about some new things, new projects, new ideas. Also, as I said, information overload, communication overload. We may feel that as well. On the 14th of June, we will have so-called Cazimi, which means Mercury getting in conjunction with the Sun in 24 degrees of Gemini. So Cazimi is the moment when the planet conjuncts the Sun, and then the planet's qualities are heightened in their expression, they are more emphasized. So we will have around that time, 14th of June, it's very much like heightened mental clarity, I think, even though Gemini is very scattered and chaotic sometimes. It also brings certain, as I said, intellectual pursuits, and especially around Cazimi time, there will be this mental clarity. We will have emphasized expression of Gemini as such. So communication, making connections, forming ideas, exchanging opinions, ideas with people, learning new things and expressing ourselves, communicating with others is going to be very much strengthened and intensified in its expression. Cazimi creates so-called superior conjunction on the 14th of June, meaning that Mercury will be in between the Earth and the Sun. Okay, so Mercury is going to be positioned directly between the Earth and the Sun. So it will feel like they are conjuncting each other. Mercury is passing the Sun. It's like a rebirth of Mercury. So let's exchange these ideas. Let's focus on making connections, talking to people, being active on social media, stimulate our intellect, stimulate our mind. Especially that we have Jupiter in Gemini as well. So it's like the full kind of the whole crowd in Gemini, very much expanding the traits of the whole Gemini vibe, Gemini expression, Gemini energy. But let's remember that Mercury rules Gemini, so when it is in Gemini, it feels at home. It has the strongest expression, and it's very much like intensified in what these intellectual kind of pursuits and communication and making connections, all this area of our life is going to be very much like heightened in expression and intensified. Between 3rd and 17th of June, let's make the most of it.